びっくりした。じゃあ、続き読みましょうか。このイベントのストーリー。14までなんだよな、これ。14話まで。バトルのステージは11までなんだけど、その、ストーリー、あれ。いきなり回線落ちてるんだけど。もう出たのかな？回線。もう多分大丈夫だ。戻ってるようなんだけど。やっぱ回線不安定なんだよな、ここ。この後、停電の可能性もまだあるし。まあ、とりあえずやってみましょうか。The familiar bitterness.
We're all quite used to the language disorder by now, so that isn't much of a problem. And there isn't much need for him to communicate with anyone. But what does concern me is that moving tower, a brand new variable.
Ludwig no say kana.
What was it again? There was an expression I heard when I was trying to research Kipparinas and name these arcane skills.
There was an expression I heard when I was trying to research the name these arcane skills. Nani?
Oh, that's the one. People can only borrow language. They cannot reach the reality behind it.
誰の言葉なのそれ?
We need to start considering the possibility of evacuating Adler early.
I doubt he'll agree.
Then prepare to evacuate him by force, if necessary. From what we've seen so far, the situation is far worse than predicted. Not only has the language disorder encompassed the whole toy box, but it's starting to leak out of it too.
Leak out of it. Ulrich started to his habit. The silver pattern to his uniform are slowly fading. 6 examining carefully and reached a quick conclusion. っていうか、過去の、なんていうの研究シミュレーションは、トイボックスの中のストーンは、リアルに影響はないってことで、今回は影響があるという話なのかな。
Oh, you're right. You have been standing closest to the box.
See, exchange a look with Ulrich and pick up the communicator. なるほど。
All right, I'll tell him. Saves the two of you from bickering again. Adler, can you hear me?
I hope you have some good news.
Sorry for what I'm about to say, but I'll keep it straight. The toy box's instability is higher than predicted. We advise you to return early. If you can't retrieve the core soon, we'll have to use our backup plan. Blowing up the box.
Medicine pocket no suction jam. Lima got quiet for a few seconds.
And Bottle Brain agrees with this?
I didn't want this either. But right now, there's no better solution.
Ulrich, what are you saying? Ulrich, what are you saying? The disorder is spreading to Laplace again. Your time in the box is limited.
やっぱりこのヘッドセットの前がゲーム音量入ってるね。まあいいや。The deal is reading to replace
2 hours. If I don't make any progress, I'll return.
またなんだけど。回線マジで不安定なんだけど。マジで不安定なんだけど。あ、そういえば DFL のやつ、オンにしちゃったのか。もうやだよ、この場所。田舎すぎて回線すごく不安定なんだよ。ゲームもこういう配信も。ね。
Then, we can blow it up together.
2 hours, Adler. We'll do whatever we can to help. Researchers X, Medicine Pocket, and Hissabith are currently dealing with the spread of the disorder. I also need to step away for a moment to deal with it. Researcher Pointer is monitoring the toy box's situation. If you run into any danger, be sure to request assistance immediately.
I will.
Pointer. They looks up again at the white spire, seemingly within reach yet forever beyond it. Maybe it's just his imagination, but for a moment it felt he was closer to it. The journey that follows is too quiet, almost dull. The only thing Enigma can do is note the change in the surrounding scenery. He keeps his eyes peeled, but no other familiar face appear, until a heated argument even for the standards breaks out ahead. A researcher and an administrator argue on opposite side of this in a strange yet somewhat familiar scene. Nani? 本当にずっと落ちてるんだね。回線やばすぎる。たく
I am not redoing the material reimbursement.
Then you can choose not to submit it. But I must remind you that the reimbursement deadline is this Friday.
これわからないスタッフでこっちはエニグマかな。Enigma feels familiar irritation is at him as the argument reads up his own
Plasma extract has extremely potent side effects.
The Plus ought to tear down the building and install turf.
Huh?
The reader suddenly throws a gun on his colleague. Perhaps he doesn't think of him as well.
Are you done? You're wasting Laplace resources.
Then the staff member drops to the ground. Enigma is sure whether he should step forward and do something. これ過去の記憶だとしたらやばそうなんだけど。
Liberation for all the critters in the canteen!
むちゃくちゃ。Pero identified a pack of critters burst out from behind the receiver.
What on? Practice validates theory. After I leave, I need to supervise X's experiments on critters more closely. I don't want to deal with this kind of thing on the outside too.
Simulate doom calculate
Loading.
an accurate reading.
Cherish life.
Who charts the star's
Aim and
orbit?
shoot.
No written report needed. They should push your management style everywhere.
Stopping them isn't difficult. After so many exploration, Enigma has grown used to it. The computer didn't interrupt his mulling over as the sudden change.
We're back. This time the disorder symptoms are visual, nothing too serious.
Visual blurry. Enigma と同じこの状況なのかな。
It's a shame you can't see us right now. Gathered around the toy box with symbols floating around our heads.
Gathered around the topics with symbols floating. Symbols. Enigma picture is and can help but graphics.
What's the situation?
Nothing much to report.
Suganda.
So, a piece just did something I'm sure we've all wanted to.
Oh.
He applied for a massive amount of funds?
違うだろ。
No. He killed the administrator who asked him to resubmit his invoice. Then led a dozen critters in an attempted uprising.
Very extreme. Intéressant.
Now, there's no one here who wants to do anything like that to our colleagues.
To each their own. I'd like to confirm something. You just returned this moment, yes? Was anybody thinking about invoices, the canteen, or anything related to Picasma candy just now?
めっぽうだろ。
Hey, why all the questions? Mr. Enigma, this isn't exactly the time for a workplace interview.
Come on, stop the chatter and tell me, quickly!
Oh, you mean you think our observations out here are having an impact in there?
あんもしれない
Right.
という話。
The approval you owe me, it's still in the back of my mind. You already got it, right? The bottle of Procrasma?
That's the one.
His evidence is confirmed.
Now, I need you to give me some time. Stay away from the box. Do not observe my movements.
I see. We'll avoid any eye contact with the toy box.
見られるだけで影響するのか。すごいな。
Remember, we have forced evacuation measures in place, Adler.
Violence follows. Eggman holds his breath and watch. Breathe.
As expected.
Oh. The result disappear and the confrontation shuffles back to the text. Now simply.
Hey, pal.
Secrets.
Coming through. Sorry. Need to reorganize all these receipts ASAP. You heard him, didn't you? The deadline's Friday. Don't your projects need reimbursements too?
Thanks for the reminder. But my team is still waiting for funding approval.
Must be tough. Hang in there.
If it's anyone who is ultimately then limp toward the far wall there should be a there.
Ulrich, I assume you've also come to the same conclusion.
The correlation between the degree of observation and the toy box's abnormalities.
Exactly. Put this down in your report. The reason I made you all leave wasn't because I harbored any ill will toward my colleagues. As we all know, every new observer adds a degree of freedom. The higher the degree of freedom, the harder it is to converge at a single point.
だからその多けば多いほどそのカオスになるんだよね。トイボックスの中。
Someone wants to see a dark room, so they turn on a flashlight.
おもちゃば。
But if 10 people in different corners of the room simultaneously turn on their flashlights, between all the beams of light, not one of them can see clearly. This we understood. But what we failed to account for was the light shining through the window, the people outside the room. Not only do those who enter the toy box increase interference, but so too do those who observe from the outside.
The governor goes silent, clearly under his thinking face.
An astonishing conclusion, Adler. But it's a line of thought worth testing. Do you think 2 hours of basic cryptography training would be enough for one of our colleagues to enter the box and take your place?
No need to complicate things. We can cut off communications now.
What did you say?
Turn off the flashlight, and the room will return to its original appearance. Every flashlight, including my own.
めっちゃ歌ってこと。
Let me remind you again. You're not an arcanist. You can't detect the arcane fluctuations in the toy box on your own.
Yes, I can. Although the effects won't last for long.
People also when the make out the games with that. Because まあ、打ってるってことか。
I still have faith in science,
ちょっと、
even in an era where rain falls in reverse. It's reliable by nature. Systematic, comprehensive, replicable. As for Arcanum, I may as well make the most of it while it's mine to use. Thankfully, its basic applications don't require deep understanding. I'll ensure my own safety.
the return follows from the other end of the comic that the can be struck in Enigma found. The reply finally
Of course. You're an exceptional researcher and our greatest cryptographer.
珍しく褒めてるね。
You still have 30 minutes, plus the 2 additional hours we've approved. Best of luck. See you soon, Adler.
See you soon, Ulrich.
火の線変化。He's on his own now. Enigma draws a deep breath and closes his eyes. Not to observe, but to sense. An unfinished code and trace of response to keep management from using it would cause another tragedy. He tried it one last time it should work. The touch of a extract clips off from the back of his tongue. At the most 1/4 organic blood briefly about that. Oh, emotional action comes that human. Arcane and silence. Silence that is when no going to Arcane has always been the touch of the flame glimmer of light in the crack. In the deepest darkness of not one of it. つまり、あれだな。ストームシンドロームの時は、人間も一時期普通に活動できるようになったのかな。ピクラスマのやつ。Open Sesame Universal Incandescent and Useless Defense. Ludwig. Open Sesame.
What an absurd experience. Using my eyes to gauge the distance. What I saw was a far-off tower and the many different...
また切れちゃったよ。やばいよ、この。たく。チェックチェック。大丈夫そう。He touched the white wall before him as if to confirm its reality.
If arcanists truly live in a world of such unpredictability as this, it's little wonder many think they have mental problems.
確かに。
All right. Since everything's been reset, that thieving raven will likely reappear at the tower, with his shiny contraband in tow.
ってことは、アルカニスの脳みそそのものが違うってことなのかな。精神も体も人間とちょっと違う。
The only problem is getting inside.
Where door should be, there is only wall. Any materials is take back and estimate the door state, weighing whether it's worth.
There aren't enough footholds, and I'm not certain whether that structure up there is in fact a window.
Because then
Open sesame.
The wall doesn't answer, nor does it mock him or friend.
Arcanists can't just make up incantations, it seems. I thought as much. Surely I don't have to delve into my imagination.
Plus his eyes still facing the stubborn way.
Arcane skills. Arcane skills. How on earth do they figure out these things? I should have asked for a copy of a basic guide to using Arcanum before cutting off communications. Never mind. The principles ought to be about the same. Focus your mind and let the intensity of your thoughts bore a hole in the wall.
Not hoping to turn your thoughts into a sledgehammer, are you?
Ludwig. Enemy eyes snap up and the unchanging darkness is gone. He follows the sun upward, the raven clutched down for a smooth landing.
I never expected the ever-logical Adler would have such a wild imagination.
これ本物なの？それともトイボックスのルトウィックなのかな？
Enough wasting time. Hand it over.
You didn't make all that effort making your way here simply to rob me, did you? Seems Laplace hasn't been so busy these days.
名前から見ては本物っぽいなんだけど。知らんけど。
As you can see, your instincts have interfered with our work.
Instinct.
If you enjoy collecting shiny things so much, I'll give you this communicator. Take it, or any other thing you want.
Empirische Urteile. Überhebliche Spekulationen. Ja, so denkst du. Und genau deshalb wirst du den Nutzern arkaner Fähigkeiten niemals begreifen.
何の言語なのこれ？ドイツ語じゃなさそうなんだけど。フランス語も違うんだよね。ネダーランド？ルトウィケどこの人？何の言語わからない。
That's irrelevant. Has the simulation been upgraded? Or are you being affected by corrupted data?
でも、エニグマ、その言葉知ってるんだけど。ドイツ語なの？それともエニグマが知ってるだけ？
The others haven't shared much personal information on Ludwig. Are you German?
言っちゃう。ってことはさっきドイツ語なのか。Ludwig is just mechanical turns his head and picks his case up.
Ich verstehe ganz genau, was du willst. Du bist viele Male in diesen Turm gekommen, um ihn zu zerstören. Und diese Farce eines Experiments. Dann hat sich etwas verändert. Du wurdest neugierig, wolltest seine Geheimnisse enthüllen. Doch du wurdest viel zu hastig in deinem Streben und hast begonnen, Dinge zu erforschen, die du niemals zu begreifen hoffen kannst.
A constant stream of force flows from Ludwig.
Enough chit-chat.
Du kannst das Arkanum nicht begreifen.
ドイツ語だね。ドイツ。
Stop!
He finally understands the source of his discomfort. He has never sensed arcane fluctuation before, not until now. Of course he can immediately detect the abnormal.
Darum kannst du diese Tür nicht öffnen.
Enigma grabs the communicators and throws it at the raven before who is touched with flaps of his wing.
You're the one interfering with my experiment, researcher Adler. I need the core to help me unveil the mysteries of language. In fact, Not long ago, I made a rather decent discovery.
Another flap of black rings element of his data flowing across the... もしかしてルクルってずっとトイボックスの中にいるの That so it begins to melt away, giving into the cold glint of metal beneath.
Was that hypnosis? A curse? Or a prophecy? Or is that nonsense? And yet nothing has come of it. Most likely needs time to activate.
Edmund checks his timer.
There's still half an hour left. Enough time to get you out of my way.
I need the core. It stays here.
Balance mode.
Program activated.
Oh, manual.
Deine Einmischung ist der eigentliche Beweis dafür, dass die Erschaffung einer perfekten Sprache notwendig ist. Dieser Kern wird es mir ermöglichen, die schmutzigen Fehler der Sprache zu eliminieren und die Shannon-Entropie in ein vollkommenes Gleichgewicht zu bringen. Keine Abhängigkeit mehr von Kontext oder Erfahrung. Keine Mehrdeutigkeiten oder Missverständnisse mehr. Wenn die Entropie ihr Minimum erreicht, kann durch Sprache eine wahrhaft präzise und tiefgreifende Form der Selbstexpression erreicht werden. Und so wirst du schließlich vollständig begreifen, was ich beschrieben habe.
If you just surrender the core, there would be no reason to fight. Ich werde mir dein weiteres Geschwätz nicht mehr anhören.
Oh. Which is the sort of question and expectations of the audience as to the family of this question is tough. これマネーなんだし。これとこれか。Like girls tends to hypertext to or less and then tends to dynamo.
Calculating the Arabic parts. Doom of it. Simulating calculating the Arabic parts.
Just what belongs.
Loading.
In memory of the dead. Decrypt the cosmos. See how they oscillate.
Target confirmed.
This must end.
Damage.
Kuyawa.
Am Ende bist du nichts weiter als ein weiteres Datensegment. Unfähig, dich an diesem Ort der Entropie zu erhalten.
Die Konsequenzen kollidierender Daten. Ich sollte besser einige stabile Datenübertragungskanäle einrichten. Zum Glück habe ich noch etwas Zeit.
これダメージじゃない。こっちもダメージじゃない。
Valid data.
There is no end.
Just a crossword to solve.
About this world, I've been thinking.
Charging.
Computation check. Another unsolvable clue.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
Interception detected.
Reposting.
Just as I deciphered, or prophesized if you prefer.
いや、このスキンもかっこいいのよな。結構気に入った。The World。スタールなのかな忘れてた。 Ulrich. The porter scrambles the metal to soft like foam. Ludwig twits on the ground. He spreads his wing and struggles into an upright position, state of flash in his black eyes.
My data? You've utterly destroyed it.
We both know the box will reset, and you'll go back to your chattering, Raven.
Go back? じゃあ、トイボックスのルトウィック。
Ah, yes. The pieces exist in a world that may be reset. One might think their lives are full of opportunity and that everything is recoverable. But under special conditions, these pieces can also die.
What do you mean?
The core's contents have the ability to interfere with everything around it. It can tear your mind apart, even scramble your data into a jumbled mess. Opening its protective shell won't bring you the results you're looking for.
回線また不安ですってるね。不安ですぎるです。
Ludwig already paid the price for his curiosity. His experiment failed, and his mind was imprisoned here. It wasn't until a short while ago that he finally departed.
死んだ?
I am merely a segment of leftover data, an attempt to warn other curious minds to stay well away from danger.
You mean to say your actions came from good intentions? Care to explain that incantation of yours? It still hasn't taken effect.
It was meant to change your mind, to prevent you from comprehending the arcane presence here. In stopping you from entering the tower, you would be protected from the madness and ruin that awaits.
そういうスケールできるんだ、ルトウィック。バフってこと。もしプレイヤブルキャラになったら、サポートってことな。
There's no need for you to go the way of the other pieces who came here, breaking down piece by piece, until you eventually vanish into nothing.
His village begins to fall. More symbols flickers across his body.
But you needn't worry. It won't be long until my arcane skill ceases to function.
I've never had the opportunity to work with Ludwig. But based on your simulation of him, I can guess he's a stubborn, conceited, curious, egotistical fellow.
いつものラプラスの人だな。普通。
Oh, not really. Just a raven cursed with knowledge, trying his best to protect those who come after.
A typical Laplace employee.
Right. Typical Laplace.
You're unhappy.
He studies anyone with eyes that no longer shine.
No. I was only thinking that perhaps there should be someone who helps bear the risks and makes decisions on behalf of these geniuses. Working alongside colleagues with no understanding of lab safety protocols comes at too great a price. Having a branch director go missing for so long must have certainly affected productivity.
いつから消えたんだ、ルトウィック。Ludwig catches the anger in his words and tries a grip of beneath it. He tries to move past them.
But you and I have never worked together.
I will check his timer again.
We've been colleagues for the last 10 minutes.
You're not going to heed my warning, are you? You're still going to remove the core to satisfy your curiosity.
I am going to take it. Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something.
Ludwig nods.
What a coincidence. Some of the previous pieces who came here said a similar thing.
Greta?
That data was also destroyed. Unless new data is uploaded, they'll never appear in the box again. I'm not entirely sure what to call it. I hope you'll forgive me for presuming it as death, which I believe is precisely what I'm experiencing now. Farewell, my colleague. I wish you all the best.
But we vanished into the air, and a wall behind where his head stood a door appeared.
Farewell.
Anima approached the door.いつから消えたんだ、ルドウィグ。Late warning. Beware, the dangerous may still be at large. Missing bird poster, named Ludwig is Arcanis. Oh, いい情報じゃん。待って。一応アルカニスなんだ。姿が、カラスっていうか、カラスがの例文で。アルカニス。Characterization resembles that of a raven. We can use language to influence people's thought. If you hear him use an imperative sentence directed at you, cover your ears immediately. Do not listen to him. You cannot realistically resist its effect unless you can think without using words. Item. Use language to influence. Becauseあれだな、ちょっとナルトで言えばシスイのあれだな、万華鏡車輪が万華鏡じゃないし、別に車輪が現実数のやつ、ことは天地神ってやつだけ、それと似てるかな。ヒプノシスと近い。Target and resist by not listening to his words. Covering their ears and you cannot elastically resist its effect unless you can think without using words. This is the effect unless they can think without using words. Yang 7 3.5 も出たね。 れ違うじゃん。Oh my goodness.あ、消えちゃったよ。If it started very soon. Kanji ka. Oh, what the heck? 8.6. Time of display is optional. Confirm missing during personal checks after the 9th storm. After the 9th storm.そうなんだ。結構前ってことじゃん。If you find a click or a reference that might be him, please contact the nearest chief level person. そうなんだ。The endless green. One among countless in the world. One that belongs only to your memory. All for nothing.
Next time a colleague disappears without a trace, they'd better leave behind more clues first. Not even a crack. This isn't drawn on, is it?
No, get open.
No visible locks. No signs of arcane skills either.
Prove yourself, knock it open. Part 2.
Greta's been here. She found a way through. There must be a way.
Why surrender everything about yourself to something else?
Researcher Adler? Researcher Adler, how are you? We've all been quite concerned about your condition. The results of our investigation into the storm have arrived, and everyone's fighting to form research teams. This might be a bit presumptuous, but we'd like to invite you to join us.
Post-first storm na no ka, pre?
That's right. You probably don't remember, but during a cryptography lecture at the University of Göttingen, you said every puzzle has a solution, and that if there is no answer, it's just because we haven't figured out the rules yet. This is just like that, a crossword puzzle that nobody's ever solved. We'll be entering new territory, the first to research the storm.
And we'll be the first to find a solution, to figure out the truth.
He stared at the crossword before him. The letters in it was found, just like the storm covering everything with no pattern.
A solution? A solution that can be overturned at any time by the appearance of an inexplicable presence? Only a fanatic would find joy in all this. At least they finally have some evidence that gods are here.
I hear they've given you a nickname, Bruderherz. Enigma. You must admit your colleagues have quite a sense of humor. And taste, if you ask me. You may be helping with some decoding work in here, and somehow turned me into your personal news and paper delivery girl. But this house isn't a laboratory, nor your dorm, and it's certainly not an emergency shelter. There is no harm in returning to a normal life.
I'm listening.
No, you aren't.
Sits down desk was spelling his N.
All right, fine. I'll say what you want me to say. How's the situation outside, Greta? Everyone must be very busy. They've given up on sending smart robots to my door, and they haven't asked me to join their various research teams for quite some time. Has the storm research had any new breakthroughs? Is everyone in high spirits? Busy coming up with great ideas?
She's quiet for a moment, then shakes her head slightly.
Another storm hit. It was sudden. I heard there were researchers gathering data outside. They didn't make it back in time.
Another storm hit.
The situation as a foundation isn't much better.
He wants to slam his fist on the table. Instead, he just puts the papers aside.
Is that so? I see.
There must be a reason, something that has driven you here. To stand before each door to demand a response that has never come. Self-expectation.
I've attended lectures at Laplace. Their researchers firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit. But that's the way it should be.
Others' expectation.
I'll take up that hole and do what you've been nagging me to do. I'll take care of those pesky committees. But just so you know, I'm not doing this for the higher-ups who look down on us, but for the people who look up to us from below.
Who is to change everything?
Because I want Laplace to remain a place for people like you. Someone has to do something.
He has never truly looked at this door. Difficulties and obstacles are common in research. Every research group often encounters failures. For the first time, he takes a few steps back to get a clear look at this old panel. the one who has been wrestling with for as long as he can.
I should have done this a long time ago. No. No need to speculate on how the past could have gone. There's an excellent opportunity. Right here and now.
The beginning looks like he's wearing off. His heartbeat pumps in his ears as everything he perceives slowly returns to what it was.
Everything inside the toy box changes with observation. It faithfully recreates my every thought, perception, and idea.
Maybe it's the side effect of the extract. Maybe it's the absurdity of what he sees and how unsurprising it all is. Big Krasma extract.
Turns out, there was no wall around the door after all.
None on Earth engulfs him. He steps forward with ease. The place where the historical journey began. Every journey began at this field. He recognized the feeling of grasping it. Windows jungle. Windows no background.
Back where I started. Not bad.
Parting the place, he makes his way toward the center. The car is there in the grass, waiting for next stubborn seeker to pick it up.
The core can read one's thoughts and make the toy box manifest whatever one desires most.
That's how it works.
I wanted to create a language without limits, a language everyone could understand and use. And so, it rebuilt the Tower of Babel for me.
And causing the language disorder.
It is far too powerful. If you take it, you'll be engulfed by it. Something I don't want to happen. But it's clear you've made your decision. I'm powerless to stop you. I can only wish you the best of luck and hope you stay true to your convictions. If I had the time, I'd like to have witnessed what it creates for you.
There is endless green in countless places. Maybe it's the mountain top he wants to reach. Maybe it's graveyard he can't bring himself to visit. Maybe it's the one field in front of Laplace building. All he wanted was to return to that first field of
all right. Adventure's over.
And he melts down and picks up the
Good.
code.
It's created a new code under my observation. A familiar, basic code. And a hint. Das Zeitalter der Menschen ist zu Ende.
He reads the words under his breath. This is as close as to reality as the simulation gets to replicating appearance, language, and thought. The data does its job producing the most resemblance it can. In the real world, there is no just like this in his drawer, taken from that pioneer journal. She found an answer. The answer even here in the simulation. Not movement. Proof that she will walk this path every time, without exception, a prophecy written in idea.
Arcanum.
Ooh. Traveler, the sounds of bridges. If you tear down the walls you've built, you may grow. Divide. There was once divided between the two. Its life, it was death, it was poured of rain. Those who came after questioned the true nature of the divide. It was bloodline, it was a reason, it was flesh of insight. Abraham slowly leaps across and turns to look back at the divide. This door never meant to be open, and an imaginary one. Further, while we continue toward the path of progress.
The Visionaire cipher. A multi-layered application of the Caesar cipher. In this scenario, using Kaczynski's test to reverse engineer the key from known ciphertext is the most suitable approach. Usually, the key isn't particularly long. It was most likely repeated to generate this ciphertext. Simply find the repeating character sequences and use the distance between them to infer the key's length. It must be a multiple.
He hasn't worked on something like this in a long time. A simple puzzle is simple enough that he won't work his family through.
Where did I put that German letter frequency table? First, calculate the index of coincidence. Then, try each possible key combination in order. Laplace's computers must operate at remarkably high speeds. All that remains, then, is to pick out the plaintext with the most meaning. Done.
He picks up the
And to
device.
think this is the answer generated from my observation. I'd expected it to be something far more mundane, like squash or answer.
Enter the correct letters into the core. A,何? 知らないよ。あ、ここでプレイヤーがやるの。これドイツ語だろこれ。合ってるんだけど。そういうことだ。手が光ってるし、答え。時間。何？どういう意味？
Zukunft.
The metal melts into a soft liquid and integrable symbols falls away. He has solved it. Energy rod is an unbearable threat.
This is...
He can no longer resist the arcane glow, yet the burning behind his eyes returns of the flame. His vision palms, his arm begin to tremble. Every nerve collapses inward like a crushed cardboard box.
These intense arcane fluctuations. I've seen them before.
Madame Lucy が、あれ?
Verdammt. First, I need to...
Or force quit, the metal returns to its original form. The secret was revealed for only a moment, but that moment was enough. The lock isn't there to keep knowledge, it's there to protect those ignorant to survive.
I must have seen something like this before. I'm... Yes, it was when they tried to read that incantation aloud.
だよね。マダムさん、そうだよね。記憶違いじゃなかった。でも、そうなんだ。The thing that you remember, everything you die. It's just from the database.
High concentrations of asymmetrical nuclide R were detected in certain locations. Upon inspection, these concentrations were not correlated with any external factors. These locations did not follow any particular distribution pattern, nor did they overlap with the results of our geological surveys. Based on our current research, the arcane fluctuations at these locations are similar to those of an activated Hoffman knot, both sharing the same tremor frequency.
ってことは、シェルター作れるってことなのかな？
Some posit this as a blessing of sorts, resulting from the worship of a supreme existence. For example, the school of Aperons believe in the Boundless One, spared them from the effects of the storm.
そうそう。シェルターみたいなやつ作れるってことなんだよね。
And Miss Amundsen's self-described worship of the Mother Spirit is most likely connected to the mutation she underwent. All of these locations had records of relatively extended periods of deity worship.
ノーティカのことだよね、これ。生き返った時。
Supreme existence? Deity? If there were a unifying theory to describe the entire universe, even these so-called gods would be scientifically explained.
Puppets manipulated by invincible strings. Animal infrared headboard intersect the cold metal core in his sense. Chop and mockery hardened into anger, which then instantly morphed into something stronger. Curious.
What a helpful little assistant you are.
Medicine pocket ni Kansas ni. In the suitcase.
The news you brought back was very interesting, Simone.
Austin Storm, Lucy Zutto suitcase no naka te koto nano ka?
Madame Z has always maintained a cooperative attitude toward Laplace. It should have come as no surprise to you.
The glowing blur of her eyes flickers. This is the latest expression Madame Lucy has learned, roughly the equivalent of a human wing. It has shown me it can lighten the mood, convey warmth, making it practical to the conversation between friends.
I did not expect Laplace would receive such unique research materials.
これあれかなロレンスが持ってたやつなのか
The details contained in the core of that toy box have created a new basis for greater exploration and research into the storm. Perfecting the immunity ritual has become a more likely possibility. The report also mentions that researchers Adler and Medicine Pocket collaborated to develop an antidote for picrasma extract. I did not use the wrong names, correct?
Correct. Your data loss has alleviated considerably. Although a significant portion of data still remains irrecoverable with our current abilities, it's only a matter of time until we find a solution, Madame Lucy.
久しぶりだな、Lucy.
Good. Then, I will apply for some even more complex research tasks when the time comes.
See, not seriously.
I have finished composing a response to researcher Adler's letter. First, the antidote is undoubtedly an invention with immense practical value, allowing picrasma extract to be used to greater effect.
次のイベントはこのルーシーとアトミックハーツのやつなんだよね。
However, their testing methods went against regulations. They have violated Articles 51 and 106 of the Laplace Laboratory Code of Conduct. While I congratulate researcher Adler on his official appointment as director, I must also warn him that he will appear on this month's public notice board for these violations.
オフィシャルになったか。サブスティトゥじゃな。
In other words, everyone will see his appointment and his breach of regulations announced side by side. Based on my estimates, this has a 92% chance of occurring, approaching certainty.
There is something else I do not understand. Does Laplace currently have a large surplus of paper? All this information could have been relayed via communication device.
It's generally considered that letters are a more formal form of notice. Any other thoughts on his appointment? would you like me to monitor researcher Adler's performance during his first 3 months as director?
First 3 months.
There is no need to scrutinize this specific matter, Simone.
Whenever flickers of her eyes, she runs her fingers over the letters on the desk.
I am still functioning. Thus, there are still people who seek answers to the world's unsolved mysteries, and those who work to uncover its unknown principles.
Wait, do you mean? Still functioning. Do you mean that?
We continue to walk the path of progress.
人間が人間じゃなくても進化を求めてる人がいたらルシが消滅することはないってこと。Don't look back in anger. 終わったね。In a better place or perhaps in the future.
This is a very thorough report. And knowing where you stand, it's safe to say Laplace won't be facing many more problems for the time being.
For the time being. 勘弁してほしいな。She flips through the files and notes.
Our research will continue until we uncover the truths behind the toy box. After we establish the toy box research group, I'll be sure to submit more detailed reports of our results. What you have there is far from our final conclusion on the subject, or on our collaboration with the Foundation.
Between compromise, this soon-to-be director has learned how to hold his ground.
Anyone who gives the final answer without careful consideration is either a gambler or a cheat. I'm glad to see your prudence and rationality as a researcher remain as dependable as ever. Of course, I'm even happier you finally decided to be more than just a researcher.
I'm sorry, but even now I still don't fully understand your decision. I also have one more condition.
Go ahead.
Before my appointment is officially announced, I want to meet with the timekeeper. The Foundation's stance is not fully representative of the timekeepers, is it?
Under the framework of a new bill, the timekeeper and her team do enjoy a greater degree of autonomy.
An answer that is both ambiguous and clever. Such autonomy still falls within the Foundation legal framework.
Regardless, this isn't a difficult request to fulfill. Laplace's research findings have made many major contributions to the timekeeper's operations. Rebuilding trust during this period of turmoil is essential.
You've become quite proficient at all this. And I'm just finally starting to get used to it.
Maintaining Laplace's independence, meeting with the timekeeper. Is there anything else?
Anyways, quiet for a moment.
Before the Foundation requests the details of any of Laplace's research, they must inform me what it will be used for. Can you accept this?
The Foundation has never deliberately concealed anything from Laplace. We've always guaranteed your right to know.
Yes, but the reasons they provide could easily be half-truths or arrive late. I don't mean to make your life difficult, but you know better than I the reality of how the Foundation operates. Judging by your reaction, you can't make that promise. I expected as much.
She neither confirms nor denies him.
I have no other requests.
All those endless meetings finally proved their worth. The strategic concession, a classic among expert negotiators, not meant to get anything specific but to make a point.
Very good.
She paused.
You'll be notified of the official appointment within the week, after which it will be announced to every department. Hopefully, we won't run into any trouble.
She glanced around the room.
You have a lot of paperwork ahead of you. Why not start with a tidy up? Some advice from someone with experience. Those paper stacks tend to shrink after a little organization.
Resorting to psychological suggestion?
If it gets the job done.
Madame she walks up to the door, then turns to say,
All in all, congratulations to you, Adler. And to Laplace. You've secured a positive future for this place.
She leaves and was standing surrounded by a wall of files. Sick. Enigma stops outside the meeting room door.
Marguerite.
Marguerite. Laplace is a massive institution, and as such, they rarely cross paths. Last time they exchanged only brief note. Something no ending janai kono last time wa. It takes a moment to study her. A cold metallic gleam runs through the center of her dress like a butterfly emerging from a dark cocoon of torn fabric and flesh.
I've seen your research. Not half bad.
Tochino, she was an impeccable student.
Thank you, Mr. Adler. And congratulations.
Brief but sufficient. He doesn't want his first act as director to be dealing an irreparable drift through Laplace.
Go on in, Mr. Adler. Everyone's waiting.
Happy birthday!
誕生日。なるほどね。ここで29になったんだよね。Anything. Nothing really that I colorful reference. Don't know anything.
What the hell are you all doing?
No, this is what it expected. It was supposed to be a brief meeting, but the moon opened the door controversially.
It's a celebration, Mr. Enigma, for your birthday. And for your appointment as director, of course.
Today isn't my birthday.
Oh, that doesn't matter. You can celebrate it early.
Early, few weeks before birthday ってことか。数週間前か数ヶ月前。
The most important thing is today is a day worth celebrating.
適当だな。
There's cake. Is that dairy cream? Or something plant-based?
This was another party problem. The smell. That's the next investigation.
Wait.
Our readings have shown higher concentrations of cortisol and adrenaline in the air. We've all been under pressure lately, you most of all, Adler. Your index is higher than anyone else's. A celebration like this gives everyone a chance to relax, which in turn will make them all the more productive with the upcoming workload.
だったらいいんだけど。あと、ポストやれてるcelebration for the party, courtesy of Ulrich.
Well, this is a birthday party, isn't it? Make a wish, Enigma. What's that? You want me to make one on your behalf? Well, if you say so. I wish, more than anything in the world, for my approval form to pass today, I need to sample the outer material of the toy box.
Denied. Your plasma consumption research already jumped the queue. And we need to maintain the structural integrity of the toy box.
Missing rolls of their eyes and drifts toward the toy box on the table.
Hey, step away from the box. No.
This party seems to have given destination access to run wild. No one cares anymore what the meeting was supposed to be about.
Listen up!
He raised his voice helpless, and his binoculars finally spared him a moment of their attention.
As you all know, I will be serving as Laplace's director.
Exit an approving result.
Sans blague! You don't say!
We were hardly surprised by the decision. you'd already been doing the work for quite some time. All this goes to prove that, even though you needed some time to adjust, Madame Lucy's judgment was correct.
Though he prepared a few words, he now finds himself thinking carefully about how later on to express themselves.
I suppose I've well and truly picked up some useless habits.
And? Anything else you want to say, Director?
He looks around at his colleagues. Objectively speaking, they are all gifted yet in well different ways. Subjectively speaking, they are a handful. But they all share the same belief. Science.
In short, I will do my best. Until we find someone better suited for the job.
Laplace. What the Arik. Figurstab.
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt werden. Wohin gehen sie, wenn sie sterben? Eine Frage, die noch immer unbeantwortet bleibt. Ich glaube nicht an die Existenz von Göttern, noch an irgendeinen Himmel oder eine Hölle. Ich wünschte, du könntest mir deine Antwort geben, Greta. Ich wünschte, ich könnte dich. Bang.
The age of humans has come to an end. But you can continue living.
A fine pistol Alberti give. A memento. A beginning.
In our new age.
Dress code. Remember, the best clothes for a party are the ones that are fair. Today's party with everyone on the Space Model Project team. There's a urban party, so they don't forget to wear their best clothes. It's been telling you because Makian did desert it everyone was last year. Everyone is welcome to try it. 37. Today, pineapple bake this week's Nautica meat and greet. Fun, look. Let's go over to It's been a real database. Miss Spring Song is taking me out to buy properties for the party. Then this will be empty from. Please don't make us the trip. But enough. I didn't expect it to be so far on like my permanent director of the LCD will also take effect this Saturday. Regarding the Space Monitor celebration party, just remember to come. Flight of fancy. Wonder. Magpag-chat tayo kay Senga. Warimashita ne. Incomplete induction item starts with researching and developing a variety of invention. We have to start research. Select research category here. Select the format trends. Let's go. Mata mini event to tanah ko. まあ、というわけで終わりましたね、ストーリー。 まあ良かったんじゃない？パーティンとエニグマの出会いがいないのはちょっと残念なんだけど。いいだろう。あとは裏でやろうと思うんだけど。
Just leave me a bun for dinner. The crosswords from the paper have been...
Recoleta. Ya, じゃあ配信はここまでにします。まあ面白かったね。あとはいろいろとリアルなもろもろがちょっとややこしくなりそうなんだけど、ややこしいというか逆にチャンスとも言えるんだけど、不安しかないね。あと自分の自信が相変わらず情けなんだよね。まあというわけで終わります。またいつかまた配信してるかもしれない、しないかもしれない。じゃあさよなら。
If you have nothing else to say, I'll be off to my room to copy down the note on my arm.